Hello, everyone. We're here. Happy Monday.
Hi, hello, hello,
Bah!
Hey,
Wow, you guys are so charismatic.
I have a charisma score of 3. I don't know what you're expecting.
I don't know what a 3 out of what.
A
70.
three
Out of
is better than average.
Oh, then why are you complaining?
Just Max is actually that's a little charismatic. I'm just pointing that out.
Yes. Simon is got a charisma of 3. It's better than average, but at the same time, he does have all the skills. He just wants to not do the social things.
Hey, I feel
Also-
that.
hello. I'll handle it. Don't worry. about
Also,
it.
last session was kind of fun because when we did the whole negotiation and I did the bonus dice roll, one of the traits I've been thinking about for him is that he has a tendency to focus on small and unimportant things, hence the sandwiches. And so when that whole negotiation thing came up and I rolled the dice and I got really good, I was like, I have a perfect way to kind of like showcase his one of like his little mental quirks. So that's why he was like whispering in your ear, take longer because the sandwich. You're like, yeah,
I
that was
love that. Sandwiches.
Sandwich.
ham sandwich on white bread.
I do love sandwiches. Sandwiches are the way to my heart. I like them with tomato, meat and cheese, mustard, lots of mustard. I like it when the sandwich is like wet and juicy.
Mm-hmm.
You need the proper bread for that though, so it doesn't get soggy. Like,
Yeah. But I don't like it if it's too dry. Like toasted on a sandwich sometimes is okay, but sometimes it's also makes it taste a little dry.
yeah. Toasted on a tomato sandwich though. Yes.
Yeah, because that's going to be wet. Dang, I can't be talking about what I want to eat right as I start my fast.
We're so mean.
Yeah, I know.
We're so mean.
Hold on, I got water. Just get my water.
And we have my dog freaking out about this.
And then, actually, I think here in a moment, I'm going to go and get some water boiling because I'm going to have some tea. I got this advent calendar for December. Every day, it's a new tea. Or it's like got 2 tea bags, and they're all super cute. No, I am not the GM.
Discovery?
What is tonight's game? We've met the Johnson. What are we doing next?
We are going to be figuring out how you want to
Legwork.
approach the situation. So it's a lot of
Legwork.
it's the planning of the heist is what's going on.
You don't remember walking in onto loops in the hotel? I'm here to
No.
remind you.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I forgot.
I cast forgetfulness on myself.
And me too. I want to forget that too. What is this Google Drive? What did you link?
That is the map of San Francisco that has a lot of like it's the 2081 map of San Francisco mostly.
Cool.
And so if you look at that, it's gonna have for you guys if you go to points of interest, the points of interest tab, make sure those are highlighted. The very last ones are where the ones that are pertinent to you in particular are gonna be. So right now it starts with Aries Tower, the Speakeasy Motel, which is where you're staying, and the Golden Microchip. And we'll get into more.
You have to make the permissions whoever has the link, so that we can get in.
I thought I did that before. Let us do this now. Maybe I did a permissions on a different map. One of my favorite things to do when I run games in our world is use fucking Google Maps to like do maps.
Love it.
All right,
Okay,
let me see here.
while you fix
Share.
that, I'm gonna go get the water boiling for my tea.
Anyone
Hello,
with the link?
chat. State of the Onion. I love that.
State of the
Yeah.
Onion. Let me make sure that the link is the same.
All right, BRB.
There it is. There's a sharing link. This is the unpin and delete.
Oh, I think it's Scarlett. Scarlett has not muted herself in Zoom.
Oh no, we're gonna
Nope.
hear what she's doing in the kitchen. Depends on. We're gonna learn how good her mic is. There it is. Okay. I should also open. All right. My non-alcoholic beverage.
Mhm.
State of the Onion. Well, but if it's plugged in, then it is harder to swing around and like whack people with it. It's a true statement. Okay, so we're good. Dun dun dun.
Oh man, this is a detailed map.
Yeah, it's got a lot of extra stuff on it because I did steal it from someone to begin with, and am going off of that. But yeah, it's got a lot.
Let me pull it up. People.
Okay. Also, if you highlight, is the security zone set up properly? No, I don't. But yeah, okay.
Scarlett,
Yeah.
you should mute yourself in Zoom. People are saying there's echo.
I'm not in Zoom audio at all.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't hear echo, so it's coming through someone else's channel. Yeah, I don't even. You guys are muting yourself in Zoom. I don't even join Zoom audio, so I can't hear anything. Like, even if you guys were to turn your microphones on, I wouldn't hear it, and you wouldn't hear me.
Okay. When I say words, it's just me and no one else.
When I say words, I can hear myself. I don't know. Am I echoey?
You guys all sound great on my end.
It's Dan.
It's Dan.
Who's Dan?
Oh,
He
guys,
is-
leave audio in Zoom. Like, you click on your thing and leave the audio, and that way no one can fuck it up for you.
Leave computer audio.
Here, I will join audio so I can walk you through leaving audio. So
Okay.
you
Just leave.
click. Yes, leave computer audio. Boom. Get out of there.
Dan
Get
is
out!
the person, Max,
Get
that is
out!
in the Zoom and chats with us so that he can do the co-stream on the D and Denial channel.
Yeah, well, Pat, that's because in my channel everything sounds good. It's other channels that the echo was happening because there was a double audio. This is cool. Look at this. San Francisco is just a big loop.
Yeah, around the bay thing. And then if you click on Security Zones B, it will actually show some of the heightened security areas. That and mostly it shows them up in San Francisco proper. You guys are pretty far down south in Sunnyvale, and so you'll see that you've got some extraterritorial stuff going on down here.
Sunnyvale?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that like where Buffy the Vampire Slayer takes
Yeah,
place?
I thought you would pick it up last week. I thought you did.
No. I didn't pick that up because I only started getting back into it because I saw like the first season years and years ago. And then I saw on TikTok the sexiest edit I've seen in my life, and so I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch this show.
I think it's Sunnydale, and it's in
Yeah,
Los
it's
Angeles.
Sunnydale.
Oh,
Yeah.
not Sunnyvale, Sunnydale.
Yeah, Sunnyvale.
Oh,
Sunnyvale is in the sort of San Jose, Silicon Valley, Google and Apple and all those guys. That's where they're all at.
I have no idea where that is actually.
oh, it says it's a fictional. So Sunnydale isn't real.
Sunnyvale is real.
Sunnyvale is real.
Sunnydale.
It's okay.
Sunnydale might not be real. I don't know.
Okay. I'm sure there's a Sunnydale, like lots in the world.
Somewhere.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
The map still works as a regular map, so if you like type in something in the search bar like Sunnyvale, it will like.
okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. So. And I got confused now. We're looking for Sunnyvale or Sunnyvale?
Vale with a V. Victoria. And that's generally the area that you guys are at.
Today's
Oh my
Wednesday.
God. We can really zoom in onto it, and you have all.
Yeah,
this-
it
Right,
just rides
I'm-
on rides on Google Maps. Yeah.
So you like
Wow.
copy Google Maps and then put your own little things. Cool.
Yep, you can so anyone you can go into Google and then just click like it's like My Maps, and you can just start a map and then go to a location, just start putting your little tickers and pointers down.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Okay, cool.
When I took my trip over to Prague, that's what we did to find all the places we wanted to go see. It was great.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the thing normal people use it for. Not like
Sunnyvale. Okay.
not Dungeons and Dragons and Shadowrun and other people that are trying to like have a cool map for their sci-fi dystopian future, near future thing. All right,
Max, I hate to tell you this, but you look like an older but less hairy version of Pat Dross. According to Pat Dross.
Jeans are quite something.
I don't think they share jeans.
Oh my! Well, I mean, I'm a size 34, so I mean, maybe we can share jeans.
No, don't go there. Don't go in.
The
Okay,
sisterhood of
so
the traveling pants.
you guys go to bed eventually at the Speakeasy Motel that you have rented out for the foreseeable future. Is anybody trying to stay up late or do anything late into the night, or is everyone trying to get some rest?
I think we're trying to get some rest. This ain't a joyride. I got my I forget what I said the music festival I really want to go to is called, but
T-Rex.
we gotta focus.
Focus up, everybody. All right.
Should we should we do like guards and things like that? Is that the type of situation?
Actually, Smokey has that covered.
Okay, Smokey has that covered. Good.
Yes, 100%. So
Good.
what Smokey does is you see
really
Smokey opens like a little case, and out of it 3 little they look like large wasps or hornets.
Mm-hmm.
But they are little drones, and they kind of fly out and they find like a place kind of hidden where they can oversee the back, so they can see anybody that might be approaching from the backside, and then over the doors, and then one just in the parking lot in general, so that she can see what's going on. And then they all have enough AI going on in them, the helpful kind of AI that isn't ruining everything in the world, and that will notice if something specific is happening, and that will like alert her and wake her up. My question then is, one, who is anyone sleeping? Okay, so I think the boys have their own room, which is a smaller room, and the girls, and that's Diode and Max, and the girls are in the other room.
Loops wants
Which is
privacy, though.
So so I'm getting to that. There is a large bed in like the master of the suite, and then there's like 2 roll out couches in that suite for you all to fight over. Or you can get another room potentially.
I don't mind snuggling up, but I'm sleeping in an actual bed tonight.
I'm trying to visualize. There's only the one room, right? And the bed?
It is split. So there's the room with the bed in it, and then there's and that's like a bedroom, and then there's a larger room, right, with the 2 couches that can roll
I
out.
think that like if you want to cuddle up in the bed, I'll stay out in the main room, but I have like one of those little tents so I can have some privacy. Those little kiddie bed tents, except it's not for kids, it's for grown-ups. So that way I can take my helmet off and sleep.
Take your helmet off.
Yeah.
You see, that's really up to you. If you want to sleep there, I'll sleep with Smokey on the grown-up bed.
What was the hack Decker's name?
Diode.
We will paper rock scissors for who sleeps on the bed.
You guys don't want to share?
Roll a d6. You should be able to just type roll 1d6 / roll space 1d6, and we're gonna say 1 and a 2 beats a 5 and a 6. A 3 and a 4 beats a 1 and a 2, and a 5 and a 6 beats a 3 and a 4.
Should I read his mind so I know what he's going to play, or should I just be a good sport about it?
Do you want to do that? And
no, I do not. I just remembered I haven't even cast a Watcher spell yet, or cleaned anything in the area, and I cast an invisibility earlier. So let's just not start lathering spells all over the place. I'll just play paper rock scissors like a normal person does.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a 5.
You guys could just do it on the camera, right?
Oh, we could have.
But, you're like rolling dice for a game that you can literally just do it.
I mean, okay.
Look, this is a dice game, Scarlet.
We're here to roll dice.
This is a dice rolling game. We want to play dice games.
Oh gosh.
I did say a 1 and a 2 beats a 5 and a 6. So whatever you throw, he does throw the other one. So
yeah, he gets the bed. I'll grab the couch, and I'll spend, since I'm doing deep weed, I would like to take my time in astral space to clean up things around and summon a watcher to kind of just hover around and hang out with us and watch over and wake me if anything happens in astral. And it'll be a force 1. I'm going to automatically buy my successes, and I'm going to buy my drain.
Awesome. That sounds lovely. So you do that. Now I want to make a note of a few things. Poppy, what do you bring in with you? Like, you probably brought a bag of some sort. And is
In my
that like
suitcase, you mean? Like what's in my
sure,
suitcase?
like what kind of stuff did you bring in your suitcase? Like what is Poppy's sort of loadout? Like I'm gonna go work. I'm doing work. This is the kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
I gotta bring.
Yeah. I mean, she's got uh various work things, and mostly they are like her special suit that she has that can morph and change into anything that she wants to wear. And that is also armored, right? She also has these nails that attach to her hands that I think she has that right in
She
her
does.
inventory. Like she has like these special kind of fingernails. She what else would she have? She has like her hair also changes as she was. Like she's a chameleon, so like everything that she has is mostly related to her body, um, and to her upkeep as a person. She does not bring like many weapons. She has a weapon, so that she has like tucked away like in a nice pocket, and she takes care of it. But everything that she has is related to upkeep of her person. Um, I see Poppy a lot like Makoto from Ghost in a Shell, in a way that like her body is her weapon, and she also has like things that can augment her. So yeah, besides like a couple of clothes, she does not have much honestly with her.
Mhm.
Besides like a weapon, two cell phones, she has glasses to for her augmented vision, but that's pretty much it. Like she doesn't look like a minimalist, but she is when she's on a mission. She wears what she needs.
Right. So it's mostly stuff that's a lot of stuff tied to like her fashion and how she's gonna look. Like she's got
Yeah,
her suits and dresses.
yeah.
The nails that you're talking about. So she has what we call augmented reality nails, AR nails. So if you just imagine how Google Glasses in our time would work, and then like you have like your hands would like kind of you'd be able to like put on like some gloves that like cyber gloves or whatever, so you could like actually manipulate stuff in the real world, or in your virtual reality, you know, like the little VR game guns like they have, whatever. So those
Hmm.
like you actually have nails that do that same thing. And this way, when you have your glasses on or your contacts in, that's all tied up to your device, your phone, if you will, your comm link.
Hmm.
And so yeah, like when you're calling someone, you're not looking at your device. Like their face will actually pop up in your vision, and if you needed to, you could like just move that over so that you can see what's going on over there. And that's what the nails kind of do, is
Okay,
they're the
right.
tool that like works with that.
Yeah.
You do have some stuff that helps you get into places if you need to, like stuff to defeat keypads, stuff to defeat uh, electric locks, keys, card swipe locks, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
Which I would say that like all of these things, like she has straps to like have them really close to her body so that it doesn't show too much. She also has like I think she has two injector pens with poison in it. So like she also like she would carry that very close to her body. Like she doesn't have like any bags and things that she carries. Like it's like she can walk somewhere and have everything like on her, very like
right,
incognito.
right. And that's exactly what it is. Your morphing suit, that is a it's a you have a basically it's a bodysuit that you can
Hmm.
change to look like any color, any design, and you wear that generally under whatever else you're wearing. And it is a little bit armored, and you can it can actually bend light to create like a almost like an invisibility effect as well. So,
Right.
but that's what you have. And so basically, yeah, you are just kind of coming in with like a traveling suitcase for the most part.
Hmm.
Um, let's go over to Max. What kind of equipment and gear does Max have? Is he also fairly minimalist?
Um, Yes, fairly minimalist. I am carrying my homework notebook with me. This guy back here, because it's got all my text and whatnot I'm studying. I have a small collection of drugs and paraphernalia for the purpose of like modifying the situation, especially like if like right as we get ready to go to bed, taking some deep weed to help me relax. I do have a handgun. I don't like it, but I have it, and I think it's got ammo in it. I shot it one time. Um, it's mostly for show. The same thing with like my knife. So minimalist, but nothing of his has any kind of design or purpose for appearance or looking any way in fashion. Like he has no concern for it. So like the book doesn't look really like a book. The only thing he probably has that has any attractiveness or some sort of esoteric value to it is going to be his trench coat, because that's
I was just about to say it's got to be the duster, because
yeah, exactly.
It's a hot duster.
That's the only thing he ever actually thinks about. Like if it gets shot or put a hole in it and everything, he's actually bothered by that. That's the only thing in his life he actually like worries about. So
he got it from
minimalist.
the last Slayer that he killed.
He is on the lookout for a mending spell.
Yeah, actually, I would love that name.
All right. Loops.
Wow.
There's a few things going on with you, but go ahead and tell us what you remember that you have going on.
Yeah, so I would say I'm not in my little bed tent yet. I've taken over the coffee table. And while the other two are very minimalist, Loops looks very much maximalist by comparison. She's got two of her firearms out and completely dismantled. She is filling up clips, and she has like she's got her feet up. She's very comfortable. She has music blasting in her ears as she's in the zone, and as she's loading up her clips, she like does finger work. Like she's like flipping them around, catching them on her finger, popping them up, put them in, and just like lining up all of her clips. She's cleaning her guns. She's getting all of her equipment. She's counting all of her drugs, her performance drugs. Any of her cybernetics that can be tended to. I don't some of she can't do much with her eyes, I guess. But she is in full prep mode, and she's got her music on. No one can hear it, but it's like really loud in her ear. She couldn't hear anybody in the room if they were talking to her, but you can tell she's listening because her little like LED tails are like bouncing like a spectralizer.
You want to know something really fun?
Mm-hmm.
That music can almost be as loud as you want it to be without messing with your ears, because it doesn't actually have to be your eardrums. It just is direct signal to the brain.
I think she likes the feeling of the eardrums though, because it makes her feel like she's in an environment that she much enjoys. So maybe it's a combination. She wants to feel her ears stimulated.
Sure.
But she does
absolutely.
also get like the direct to the brain effect for like the wider spectrum, like it's high quality stuff. But she wants to feel
100%.
The bass
It is important to feel music. Like there's even a difference between having like really good headset and standing in front of a bass bin.
Yeah, so maybe she has an effect in her headphones that simulates a bit of that standing in front of a bass.
There is a couple of other things. So up until this point, at least, and probably until you actually get down to do the actual mission itself, Loops has been wearing generally clothing fashioned to Loops's style, but the only armor you're wearing is just literally like an armor jacket. It's just like a kind of a thick sort of armor jacket. When the time comes, so one of the things you're doing is because you're not going to leave it out there, that's a bad idea, is you're pulling like you have two like hard case saddlebags on your bike that you would bring in, and inside of those is your battle armor. You have actual like hardened plate. I look almost like I'm a robot when I wear
I was gonna say it
armor.
probably looks like, you know how Marvel characters have the modern day like Avengers style bodysuit that kind of looks like biker suit but is really sleek and has armor. So it's still in her colors. Like it's black with like slashes of that hot pink and hot teal. More black than when she's just writing because she has to blend in a little bit more. I think maybe in fact, now that I think about it, I think like the color is actually produced by LED so she can dim it and like if she's sneaking around.
Oh no, yeah, you've got the ruthenium polymer on it, so you can invisibilate yourself.
Yeah.
And change it to any
So
color
if I'm not trying to hide, it's like that pop of pink and black, but when she's trying to be more subtle, it like just dims down. Which is fun to scare people when she's in the shadows and then her visor goes boop and you're walking by and you're like, ah.
big robo smiley face. The back, there's a space on the back, and that's actually where you can slide the case for your sniper rifle when it's disassembled and in the case.
Yeah.
So that's where that goes, and that's how you move around, and then you set up wherever, and then you can pull that bad boy out.
And I'd say since we're in the hotel and I'm getting everything prepared, I'm actually wearing like an oversized t-shirt, like made for XXL man of like some like really rad techno DJ and like little leggings and little bunny slippers as I'm like super comfortable. Got like my snacks and like doing all this stuff, and you just kind of see her like bopping her head. Like she's like so
helmet still on.
Oh, she doesn't take it off until she's alone.
Helmet still on, so big oversized t-shirt, leggings, and then like just this battle helmet.
Those and the tails come out of the helmet
and everything. Yep.
Yeah. It's like a motorcycle helmet with extra bells and whistles, and it's got the two tails coming out that are like wrapped around her, and they're just like flashing like this.
All right. Smokey is mostly just her vehicle is her gear, and everything is in there. So she is able to kind of come in even more minimalist than anyone else, just bringing in anything that she might want to change into and any like hygiene stuff that she wants to bring in. Because everything else, yes, she is. You've already seen like her band. You've seen now that she's got 3 little drones, the little wasp drones, and you've seen that she's got like a couple of flying drones that like have rotors and can kind of like space out with guns. Yeah, so that is all of that.
Before we go to sleep, Poppy would knock on the door. She's in the room, like in the bedroom, but she knocks to get Lupin's attention.
I can't hear. I don't hear anything. It is like cranked up, and I'm just like, so
true. That's true. So
that is a choice.
Yeah. So she would put like she has an eye mask that she wears to sleep. Mm-hmm. So she puts the eye mask. Okay. And she will walk into the room like.
Oh. I'll just like turn my head up and like I don't have to do anything, but the volume, like you'll see her tails go woo. Well, you don't see.
Yeah. And she's like, Lupin!
You doing okay?
Yeah, I've got something for you.
Why are you blindfolded?
Because I wasn't sure.
Oh,
if you were like in your panties or something.
I'm decent.
Okay. I
like cock,
and I
cock
see
my head. I haven't just cock my head a little bit.
Here for you. I have this. It's a night cream. And I thought that perhaps like since you wear your helmet so much, you would, perhaps get a lot of too much moisture under there, so it should help with that.
Oh, moisture for the moisture. Love it. Thanks.
No,
she'll like stand up, walk over, and just like
try it on. Tell me it's refreshing.
She has gloves on.
Yeah.
She puts it on and she just rubs it onto the leather.
Yeah. She shrugs.
She's like, what does that smell? It smells great. Cucumber?
Daikon.
Ah, Love it. Thanks, Pops. I don't, she starts filling her pockets and then hands you an energy drink. For energy.
Thanks. Anyway, just a little something before you head to bed. I won't bother you anymore.
Do I put this on before sleep or before after
Yeah,
sleep?
you just put a nice amount on your face and you sleep with it. It's gonna absorb nicely, you see.
Gotcha. All right. Thanks. And
No problem.
don't drink that before bed.
No,
There are drugs in
I
it.
won't.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
my
the fun
goodness.
ones.
Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha.
She like slumps back down in her thing and puts her feet up.
Have a good night, Loop.
See you in the morning. Do you want me to wake you up? You gonna wake me up? I'm up early.
Oh, I'll be up early too. I need to do my stretches and everything. Gotta stay nimble.
Yes, you do. Gotta stay nimble.
I put my blindfold back on.
You just see her kind of like cock her head, then do the little head tilt, and then do a little nice lady, and then go back to like filling up her clips.
All right. So, as you guys go finish up whatever you're doing and go to sleep, in the other room, Max, you summon a Watcher spirit. Now, spirits in Shadowrun, they're kind of an amorphous sort of thing. There's the mechanics, which is your spirits could be whatever you want them to be. They have numbers associated with stats, but other than that, like, it's your imagination what they look like, what like associations they have, etc. In game, basically what they have said is that spirits tend to look for individuals, something that is appropriate to their tradition. So a lot of like hermetic mages, like just book learning wizards, will have like elemental spirits that actually look like elemental spirits, like D&D elementals. The ones shamanic spirit, and by shamanic in Shadowrun, this is a very broad term. It's just anything that's more of a traditional naturey vibe. They'll have spirits that have likenesses of animals and stuff. Christian theurges would have angels as their spirits, etc.
Okay.
What are Max's spirits like?
They are very Catholic in appearance because of his upbringing and his traditional his casting style. Although he is a hermetic mage, his Christian roots, his Catholic roots come out in a very prominent way. So I would imagine like a tiny little angel.
Biblically accurate.
I'm thinking the biblically accurate one because we are talking about Catholicism, not the watered down, like, some hot chick with wings and a halo. We're talking about 6 wings with eyeballs on it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A little wheel. Just
bouncing around all over the place. And the first words it says is, "Be not afraid." And I say, "I am not afraid."
All right. So you get that little Watcher spirit, and it, in the astral, kind of floats up, and once it gets to the ceiling of the room, and there's a second floor, but it disappears from your sight. The other thing that happens is in the astral, everything that has an aura, so anything that's organic or alive, has an aura and is very bright and colorful. Anything that is inorganic or is not alive is very just like uniformly dull gray. So it is hard to see depth within the astral a lot of times when you're astrally perceiving. But a spirit would shine really brightly. And so as the spirit passes through a ceiling, it basically just disappears from your sight. Also, Max can astrally project if he needs to, leave his body behind and jump out and float around like a spirit. And
I can.
when he does that, he can also just go through walls. He can just poke his head through a wall and be like, "Who's on the other side of this wall?"
Is his body like
And then,
unconscious where he leaves it?
Mm-hmm.
And because I just got finished smoking some deep weed, I automatically enter into the astral. I mean, I can fight it, but that would just be kind of negating the effects of the deep weed, which was supposed to help me get sleep because my character's an insomniac.
Yes, hovering
Please
around.
don't be a super creep. Don't be a super creep.
Oh, he is nowhere near being a super creep or creep in any way, shape, or form. He's still incredibly embarrassed about what happened at the end of last.
He's only an awkward creeper.
He's
just awkward.
creepy.
I love
Different kind of
awkward.
creepy.
Love awkward.
All right. The night passes without incident. Smokey is probably the first one to wake up. And the reason Smokey is the first one to wake up is she literally has a cybernetic augmentation that makes sure that she sleeps properly for the exact amount of time and then gets up refreshed.
Can I have
She
one of
paid for
those
that.
in real life?
Yeah, can I have
Yeah,
that?
I would love to have one of those in real life. Wouldn't everybody? As everyone kind of yawns and realizes how tired they are right now.
Yeah.
Wait. I would like to counter that. So let's say this thing, when you use it, it only takes 30 seconds to make you feel completely refreshed. So it's the end of your day. You've been at work for 12 hours. You come home. You push the button. It takes 30 seconds, and suddenly you're refreshed. Are you sure you don't want those 8 hours of peace? I would rather have those 8 hours.
I thought
of
that's what
peace.
we were saying. We get 8 hours of
Yeah,
peace.
that's what the thing.
Oh, I
It's
thought it
not
was
a
like
thing
a
that-
switch.
Yeah, no.
No, it
it's more
helps
of
her
a-
sleep nicely and have good.
Yeah,
Because
it
I would.
regulates so that she gets.
Because I'm with
so
you,
she-
Max. I would rather have a nice, healthy 8 hours of sleep than push a button and suddenly be refreshed.
Yeah.
I just want to wake up
Basically,
refreshed.
she gets perfect sleep for the perfect amount of time,
Yeah.
and needs less of it. So to feel like she got that nice 8 hours of sleep, she really only needs like 5 to 6 hours of sleep.
Damn.
So she will get up and then she heads out. You might need new boxers.
Ignore chat.
Chat?
It's gonna be confusing. As the GM, you just gotta ignore chat. I had to start ignoring chat because I was struggling to listen to you.
Yes. All right. So she gets up. She's gonna go into the van and kind of get her stuff and put her stuff away and get things kind of taken care of, and probably goes and gets some sort of breakfast for folks. I don't know what Smokey's gonna do, but that seems reasonable enough. Who do we think? Oh, let's get from. I think Simon. We had you roll. We had everyone roll.
Could I grab my tea while we're waking up?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll take me less than.
I just need to check and make sure that everybody who is an insomniac of some sort. Okay, we're good.
I think Smokey was as well, but she also has something to counter it. Basically, does it nullify?
It doesn't nullify. So what? Mechanically, so probably she has that because of her insomnia, right? And so that means like she'll get the sleep, but she won't. The insomnia mechanically will make it so that you might not recover a point of edge when you sleep.
Right. Okay, that's the difference.
So,
Okay.
so
Interesting.
That's what'll happen. So it like maybe like she could have her body might be sleeping properly, but like that her brain still might have nightmares or whatever it is that's triggering her insomnia, right? So,
Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm asking question. I'm trying to learn the game.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely ask questions. All right, so you wake up the next day, probably if anyone is trying to outwake the other, you can give me a willpower plus intuition roll. Otherwise, everyone just kind of wakes up, hears that everyone else is kind of moving around and is up, and then can can sort of join each other. Let's see.
I'm gonna say like Puppy wants to get up early, but she's not going to try to outwake anyone.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
You look like Leatherface.
Someone's like, finally see what she looks like, and then like he just turns and it's like blah. So- All right. So I don't know whose channel Claymore is watching from, but he does say
I muted myself when I left, and I forgot to unmute it when I in the stream, not for you guys.
All right. So you wake up and Smokey is out. You have a message from her saying that she's going to grab some breakfast and bring it back. And eventually, once everyone kind of is up, Diode sends a message over and says, "Hey, do we want to sit around in the suite and discuss?"
Yeah, I think we need.
Yeah.
to.
So you guys go in there. Diode kind of brings Smokey in over comms, and he says, "Okay, so wanted to look into the Johnson. So Miss Johnson is seems legit. I looked into her, and Miss Johnson is Jenny Chang. She is a Wusing employee who specializes in recruiting.
Jenny Cheng from Wusai.
Yeah, so Wuxing is the alliterative spelling of it. Alliterative, the Romanized spelling of it. Anyway, is the Romanized spelling of it. It is one of the Big Ten. So one of the 10 mega corporations, the top 10 AAAs.
Wayland Yutani.
Wayland Yutani style, yes. So one of the Big Ten. They are the 10 corporations that are on the corporate court and make all the corporate laws and stuff. So, and that it seems that she's been working a major operation against one of the bigger mega corporations, and that she did have a sort of recruitment drive go south a few months ago, and so she's been trying to make a big play against Ares. Ares Macro Technology. Ares is, again, this is another mega corporation, and it is the target. The guy you're trying to extract works for Ares. He says he went ahead and looked up a few things regarding the potential avenues of approach that Miss Johnson suggested, or Jenny Chang, as it may be. There is the Orchard itself, which is the headquarters for Ares in California Free State. It's a circular building, but there's a high-rise in the center. In real life, this is the Apple headquarters, which has a circular building, but no high-rise in the center, because the whole point is for it to not have a high-rise in the center. But dystopian future Shadowrun, they went ahead and put that high-rise in. It is, yes, it is a gated all Ares complex, about 20 blocks in size. That means that it is extraterritorial, so Ares law within this area. It is not San Francisco law. And it. Go ahead.
Our sin would not matter there.
So,
Okay. Sorry, I'm going ahead.
Your sin, so they do require broadcasting of sin at all times, like most places. And but they're pretty lax about things. They're not like, it's not like they're like eyeballing everybody really close. So if you got your paperwork kind of in order and everything checks out, they kind of leave you alone, let you cruise around. Having a sin of another location, like whether it's a corporation or a national sovereign sin, they respect that in the same way that nations today respect citizenship from other countries, right? So like if you commit, so you're usually allowed to travel, like just by having a sin, you're pretty much allowed to travel, because that also kind of counts as a passport. And if you like commit a crime, instead of them doing whatever they do to you, if you have a sin, they'll have agreements with everybody else. So like again, the corporate court set that up.
It's like your citizenship.
Right. And so as a Japanese citizen, if you wanted to use your true sin, you could do so. And then if something were to happen, like if you were to get caught or whatever, and they like put you in, they arrested you, then they would have some sort of agreement with Japan for how they would deal with getting you back to Japan. And yeah. So.
But I also have a fake
Mm-hmm.
American, right? But it doesn't really matter because this is Ares sovereign.
Right. So as long as you have a sin that looks good on like first contact and you're not doing anything wild, you can freely travel through. Right.
Right.
If you try to go to like certain restricted areas, they might like ask what you're doing, what have you. But there's systems for all of that. But for the most part, going to the Ares Orchard is something you guys can do to like just drive around and check things out.
Yeah.
And get like a feel for the area. And once you kind of start trying to like actually operate and do stuff in there, that's when you might actually start worrying about it. But
right.
for just kind of scoping things out, it'll be easy.
Is it like
the high?
Do they like? Does the Ares Orchard have like shopping and food and like amenities to make it so that someone checking things out doesn't look suspicious?
Yes, mall-like.
I mean,
okay.
it has a lot of things going on. So first of all, it is a community. It has like a full community where like all the people that kind of work there, the Ares corporate citizens, the wage slaves, and the executives. They're all going to be living in the orchard, and a lot of them, they're set up. So it's not quite narcology, so because this is just like an open plan. In Seattle, the Ares actually has an arcology, which is like just a mega structure that is like has living, shopping, dining, working, all of it's just like in this one thing, and there's thousands of people, right?
Yeah.
This is more open and spread out like suburbia. And so it has like malls and shopping, and people have friends, they make friends, and so friends come visit or family comes visit or whatever. And
it's like
also if you're just trying to
town
drive
or a neighborhood or a village.
Yeah, if you're just driving from south to north, you might just need to drive through there. Like, they're not like trying to stop people from like, they're trying to be a pain in the ass to the world necessarily.
Okay.
So it would make sense for people to be traveling.
Okay.
The high rise itself is a 35-story multi-purpose skyscraper with retail spaces, residential spaces, and office spaces inside. Because of the retail level, it is easier to kind of get in during the day. Like, they're not really questioning why people are coming into the building during the day in general. Though at night, they might be a little more concerned. A lot of the top Ares executives work and live in the high rise. And there's basically a hole in everything that he searched for. So Dio tells you there's a hole in everything I've looked for on what is on the 13th floor, which means to him that that's where their response teams are.
Okay.
So basically, if something goes wrong, if something happens in the building, then basically the strike teams or the security or whatever response is just coming from the 13th floor. So, Yeah, and that's what he's got for the Ares stuff. He looked into the Golden Microchip, which is the club that's supposed to have the event later on in the week, in a few days. And that is it's a high-end bar restaurant that hosts high-end VIP parties. In the back, it rents itself out for the mega corporations, other high rollers that like want to do like special events or whatever, be seen, etc. Has a decent security. The head of security is like actually a former security operative, and police response times, like initial police response times, because it's in a AAA security neighborhood, is about 15 seconds
Damn.
Oh,
before the first cops are on the scene. Now that means that's not like the whole big like all the cops like pull up like 7 police cars.
15
Basically,
police cars, yeah.
there's a patrol car with 2 cops in it driving around somewhere that they could, like, if the message went out and said, hey, go to this place, someone could get there. Like, it's only like a block or 2 away.
When you say police, you're talking like Lone Star thing?
Night errant.
Mhm. That stuff there.
Yeah.
Locally, it's actually SFPD.
SFPD? Okay.
So, question.
Well,
Is
and I have a question
Is
too.
extracting this Ares employee to come with us illegal, or is it going to cause cops to come get us?
Yeah, it's completely illegal. Like, you're not allowed to change jobs without permission from your corporation.
Oh.
You have to get permission from your boss to go to a new job. The answer is 100% of the time, no.
So we're like
So-
smuggling this guy out and hiding. So
Right, we're part of the job interview process.
and he's not allowed to.
We're taking him to
leave the
interview
building.
number 2.
All right. So there is a little bit more nuance and context in that.
I have a question before we move forward about security.
Okay.
Do they use drones?
Yes. Probably. He didn't look into exactly what drones they're using, but
To ask him to find out if ask Diode to find out if drones have the authority to detain and arrest people. Because they can escalate an encounter if we encounter a drone and the drone says stop, wait, they can escalate quickly if we decide to ignore a drone. But if they're like, nah, that's not part of the laws, like we can ignore a drone because it's just a stupid robot.
yeah, he'll look into it and try to figure that out. So, as for what's illegal and what's not, if this guy willingly wants to come with you, then the SFPD on San Francisco controlled territory does not care. He can go with you wherever he wants. He is a person, you are people, he consensually go with you wherever. However, as far as Ares is concerned, he is pretty much property of yours.
Property, yeah.
And that's why they have guards and stuff. And so what'll happen is that Ares will say, hey, if you want to grab this guy, we're going to stop you. It is against our law, number 1. And number 2, while he's elsewhere, he's a diplomat. And so our guards are guarding him, and they will use whatever force they're allowed to use, which they
As
will
much as they
basically,
want.
they will basically say to SFPD that you are kidnapping this guy, even if he wants to go.
Got it.
And SFPD doesn't want you and Ares having a shootout,
Right.
right?
And
And, so they're gonna like go
And
to
he's
stop
going to
that.
be surrounded by Ares guards
Mhm.
in this event. Like, do they know he's trying to leave, and that's why they're babysitting him so closely?
He's
High
a-
level execs always have.
Oh, he's a high level exec.
Mhm.
Okay. So we have to basically first and also if he acts like he doesn't want to go, is that our concern, or are we like, sorry, we're paid to get you whether or not you want to come?
So she did give you specific instructions for that. She said that when he's supposed to come with you, he's supposed to be willing. But in the case that something happens and it looks like things are going bad, or maybe he doesn't want to go, you need to make that decision. However, the job is to get him out.
So we're not going to make money if we don't get him.
Right. You probably aren't going to need to pay back the advance that she gave you,
Oh.
but she probably isn't going to give you more money.
Oh, we won't have to pay back.
Hmm.
Okay, but
Yeah, you won't have to pay
okay.
back.
So we are incentivized to get him there, but they're like, we don't know what his story is. We've only heard it from her perspective.
Hmm.
So that means we need to be able to get him alone. And then
If we
go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. Finish.
I'm just talking myself through the thought of we need to get him alone, verify if he's coming willingly, and then either hide him or like be imposters of some kind to make it look like we are meant to be around him. Maybe we could steal some guard clothes.
Did we get a picture, like part of the dossier, a picture of him?
Yes. Yes.
I would like to use physical mask to change my appearance to look like him. Did we also get a like a recording of his voice?
You did not get a recording of his voice.
We'll have to talk to him.
If we could also find him doing some sort of political or compensation, maybe he did some teaching videos or something out there, then we could get a copy of his voice and...
Mannerisms. You have to study him, see how he talks.
Yeah, but I could also, and as I'm preparing the physical mask, I will point a finger as I'm getting finished, and I will reach out to touch Poppy. It doesn't have to be me. And I say, is this okay? Like asking for consent to touch you with my finger after I just cast a spell.
Yeah.
I pop her as soon as she goes, yeah, and physically transform to appear as him.
You know what's great with that? Looking like Rick Samuels. If I hear him talk, I can mimic him pretty easily. Oh, I can't hear him anymore.
Really?
Is
Yeah, I couldn't.
Okay.
I couldn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have those. That's not something. But and then I will instantly remove the spell. So like a force rating 1, physical mask by the success by the drain, just to show that that's something I can do for like what we plan.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
good.
At
Very
Force
good.
1, it did look like Rick Samuels from Wish, but yes.
Yeah.
It's a wish version of the.
And I would like. I don't think it costs me anything, but I'm just gonna say that was really good with Max's voice. Just to showcase that I can do it. Like it's really easy for me, like to mimic someone if I've heard them talk quite a bit. Yeah, not bad.
And I just recalled something that I need to have Poppy do a roll real quick. I need you to do give me a body and willpower.
Yes. Okay. So body and will, they're both the same. So I'm rolling.
So just click
body,
1. Yep,
modifier 3. Right?
You can do that, or when you click body and then when it opens up, there'll be a blank space next to body in your block, and you can actually click that and grab a whole bunch of stuff. So you can do modifier 3 as well. It's...
Okay. Body, and you said will.
Will.
Ok, Carac, t'es un petit peu intense, là? Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. She's a bit intense. And I'm doing this for?
Okay, so when you woke up, you were feeling a little out of sorts. Maybe a little bit of vertigo right when you woke up, but it passed fairly quickly. Just a weird thing that you kind of felt when you woke up. That's all.
Okay.
Someone trying to hack into your brain?
Is there anything I can investigate about that? Or like, is that something that I feel often, or?
I mean, it's something that you recognize as like, if you've ever woke up with the spins, like,
Okay.
or just like when you stand up really fast, you kind of like, whoa, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah, yeah.
just sort of like that, like right when you woke up, and probably immediately in the moment, it was alarming, and you went, oh my god, I hope I don't like this goes away like fast. But then it like you just probably laid there for about 5 minutes, and then it did kind of fade away, and then you were fine.
Okay. Okay. Basically, what you're telling me is like, yeah, no, you. I'm fine with it.
As a player, you definitely know something's up. I got something going on. As a character, maybe
Not so much.
not so much. Yeah.
Sounds like you made a saving throw. You succeeded
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
saving
yeah.
throw.
That's what I'm getting, but I don't know why.
All right. So, your options right now are. So the things that need to happen is you probably need to physically check places out and see what everything looks like.
Mhm.
You probably need to then decide what your course of action is going to be, how you want to kind of do this, and then if necessary, you might need to purchase any equipment or gear that might help with that plan, and then when the time comes, execute.
Okay, let's go down.
So this is day one. At day 3, they have the event, right?
Right. So Sunday night on September 7th, 2081, will be the party at the Golden Microchip. It is the morning of Friday, September 5th.
You said it's Sunday?
The event is on Sunday
the
night.
event.
Yeah.
And we're Friday now, right now.
Yeah. Okay. I'll drop it if we don't want to go this route, but I still think it would be fun to like snoop around what entertainment is meant to be at this venue and try and swap myself in for whoever was planned, whether that be through bribery, through blackmail, through threats, through, I just...
Friday night. Yeah. Right now is Friday night.
Mm-hmm. So I would want to
And
figure out...
the golden microchip is the venue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a place where they're holding.
Because I can hold all my guns underneath that DJ table.
Yeah, it's a booth. It's big. I personally,
And I would have a good visual of everything, have in and out. I just think that as, like, since I'm not going to be wearing a pretty dress and going in, this would be, like, a good spot for your sniper to be hanging out.
I don't hate the idea, honestly. I think it gives us a lot of range with where we can position ourselves if we're part of the crew that can have a reason to be there before like the event. That can have a backstage pass.
Mm-hmm.
I
can have the microphone so I can be like, I heard it was somebody's birthday. Bring the birthday boy up right now. Or whatever it may be,
Yeah.
Because if we can get a position to where you and him are close enough, I can go physical mask on both of you at the same time, turn him into whoever we want, i.e. you, turn you into him, and then you guys are basically swap positions. And then all you have to do is wait for a moment to when you can go and be by yourself, and then you tell me and I drop the physical mask and you suddenly become you again.
Yeah.
And then he's already outside the building.
Yeah, no, I
wonder if I get that entertainment spot, I could also
idea.
get access to like lighting controls, smoke machines, volume controls. It just gives me a lot of power.
Yeah, it does. We're also trying not to kill everyone.
Right.
And your character is a sniper, and we don't want you. I'm talking like out of character a little bit, but we don't want to neutralize
Right.
and nullify your character entirely, right?
Right.
So if you have a position like in the booth where
Yeah.
like instead of being like a sniper,
Because I still could
you
use my
have like a
sniper
sniper.
eyes. Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
Overwatch. And I'm there for
You're
the just in case.
Overwatch.
And then also that way, if shit does hit the fan, I can
You'll
shoot.
volume
I can
up.
take care of what needs to be happen, and they won't know it's from me. Like I could have, like I can make it covert, and I could hide it underneath. I could do it like with the beat of the music. So like build up the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then when the drop hits, fire. You know, just in case. I just think that
That's
would
pretty
give
cool.
me
That's badass.
a lot of
It's like the
control.
movie. Okay, this is a very old movie, but it's like the movie Blowout.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Where yeah, they time it with the. I think it's a shutter. Yeah, they time it. They time the gun with the tire blowing out. Anyway,
Oh yeah,
Um,
then perfect.
exactly.
So if the best course of action is to wait till he gets to the party, then we definitely want to be able to make sure that we can isolate him and make a swap.
Do we want to
Another
contact him
thought-
before the party?
Maybe, and that's what I wanted to ask. Because, what if he's what if he wants? What if he resists? You know, Diode. Could you maybe get his itinerary, and then maybe we could set up a meet with him?
Yeah.
So Diode looks over and says, I mean, we can definitely try.
We can tell him nothing about us until we confirm he wants to come. We won't tell him about us crashing the party. Because then if he doesn't want to come, then we have to plan how are we going to fool him into coming with us. And I think Smokey would be like our getaway vehicle. So we got to then like shove him in a trolley and...
So 100%, one of the things that a decker can do in any Shadowrun game, if you have a decker, is they could hack into the system and like place you on someone's appointment.
Wait, you
calendar,
can do
right?
that,
Like, someone
Diode?
could do that. Like so Diode's like, yeah, I mean, I could try to.
Oh, I thought you were
could
role-playing
try to get
Diode.
in.
Oh.
Well, no, I'm letting you guys know above table first. So
No,
Diode
you
will
can
say,
roleplay
yeah,
that.
we can-
Yeah, roleplay that.
we
And I'm
can-
like, you
we
can
can-
do that?
we can
Yeah,
try to
if
do
you
that.
can get us on his thing, and then we can meet with him. Like, I don't want to, really kill anybody, but if I only have magic right now. I mean, my magic that I use a lot, it stuns people and makes them pass out through like harm, pain, vomiting, or the fear of bugs. So I mean, I can kill people. I just don't want to do it. So if we can just not do that.
I'd rather not.
I mean, I don't care either way, but I think we're getting
We
paid
get more
more.
money if
I
we
think
don't
I think
kill-
we get paid more if we don't kill anyone. That's
Yeah.
fine
Oh,
with
okay.
me. These bullets are so expensive these days.
Guys, would you mind if we took a quick break? Is
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
lady here?
I need a pee.
Getting
The baby
unruly.
wants attention.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be back. I am really excited about this heist. I wish my sister was here.
Oh, yes.
We'll fill her in. We'll have a plan. We'll have like a role for her, I think.
1000%. Okay, Vita. Bueno. Não, Yancy. Yancy.
This is a pear green tea for the 10th day of Christmas. Every day is like a different flavor, and they're like really like flavors I've never had before. Everyone is out of their place.
Out of their place?
Yeah, the zooms got moved around. I think it's because Danny turned off his camera, so it like shuffled everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, I can fix.
I'm the game master now.
Yep.
Alright, everybody roll initiative. Danny, you have a advantage on initiative.
I finally get to kill something. All right, we're back in our proper boxes. Oh, I accidentally clicked 2 hours of this same song. That is not correct. I want Cyberpunk. There we go. Gotta get in the mood.
No, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Put this in a little side note for myself, because I'm gonna need to know these things.
Do you like our plan?
I will happily facilitate the things you want to try to do. You will, as you go forward, so as you kind of learn more about like the setup and like what everything looks like and what else, all the other things, like you start getting information, you may, it may help you lock stuff in, or it may change some of your ideas or whatever. But having kind of an outline of like, oh, this is kind of how we want to do it, is definitely like it's good to kind of go in with that, and then you can kind of like start looking at what you discover in terms of, does this help or hurt that plan kind of thing. So the facts are the facts, and once we get into learning what those facts are, you guys will figure out what your best way to do it
Jeff
is.
says that means no.
And there are a lot of ways to do this. There are infinite ways to do this.
I have a feeling there's going to be some hang up on getting our target to come with us. Because it just can't be that simple, right?
There are definitely some things that are there are some considerations that are pretty locked in, and that you will and that you will figure out.
This ad break is diapers instead of boxers.
So we were taking a break, and there's something I was thinking about that we haven't explored at all. Is the gangs. Maybe we should get in touch with them and see if we can get them on our side.
You think gangs care about employee interaction?
No, not at all. But maybe we can get them to reduce the response time.
Like a diversion.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we can get them to cause some trouble at the same time as we're doing our thing, so the city is bogged down as we're doing our thing, so we don't get as much eyes on us. There are, as far as I understood, there's the SG cruisers who seem to be very influential, and we encountered the ancients.
Yes, the cruisers are a gang that operate more in San Francisco proper. Because that's where you guys were when you saw them.
Yeah.
So that could be a benefit, or it could make things harder. Depends,
Yeah.
right? Like, it could be like we don't want to leave our area of where we do stuff.
Right.
But on the other hand, like, getting a local gang to do some stuff would be like trying to convince someone to shit where they eat.
Well, that's
So,
why I take your idea and bump it up a notch. What if you force their hand into starting some trouble or getting into some trouble? Because no one's going to willingly get the cops on their ass on our behalf. But if we poke something and set something off that will demand their attention, which will then pull attention away from law enforcement.
We already had contact with the Ancient, which are nationwide. Maybe they could instigate something with this.
But why would they?
That's something that we can.
I mean, we could frame them. We could set something to go off and put their calling card on it.
We can.
Or we could make them think that something is happening that they have to come address, which will pull attention from law enforcement. I just don't see a gang willingly distracting cops for a couple of Shadowrunners.
Not without proper incentive.
Not without a proper incentive, but we might find a proper incentive.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about covering our ass here.
No, I think that that's a good thread to pull. I just guess I'm saying you might have to yank that thread rather than a
for sure.
gentle tug.
Oh yeah, and I'm more of a gentle threader. Maybe you guys have better ideas than me.
I think we're gonna need Dio to look into our gangs and see if maybe
I do have some.
what
Actually,
if,
I have some skill in organized crime. Anything I know about the SJ?
what if
Cruiser?
we found out that they're up to something organically, like they're already up to something, and we can
Because it's one of my special interests, I believe, the organized crime.
It is. And so, what you can do is you can make a roll, organized crime roll. And so the way this would work as a knowledge skill is you're based in a place. You're like living in Seattle. And so what I would do is I would say gangs, organized crime that is local would be easier for you to like know things about. The further away they are from where you are, the harder it will be for you to know things about them, unless they had some sort of like national presence, like the Ancients are everywhere, right? So it is possible that you have heard something about this particular gang. It would be, I think in this case, you'd be looking at needing 4 hits on the threshold of your roll. I don't know what your skill is.
Crime. Organized crime.
It is an intuition roll, so that's pretty good.
I have pool 8, limit 4. Ew. I need 4. Half of my pool to get this. What else are we planning today?
The suggestions from Diode are to drive in the locations to see them, to actually see them, and then to learn what you can about the guy and how things are going to go down on the night of the event if you're doing the event, if you're doing an event plan.
Amongst what Diode looked at, does he have a social media presence that is his, or one
A
one that's
LinkedIn.
not controlled, one that's not controlled by Ares?
He has a very corporate social media presence that is going to give you nothing that is really going to be helpful.
I mean, we'll know if he's got a wife and kids, and does he?
No.
So, that's one less emotional thing to worry about. We're not gonna, drag him away from his family. So, yay.
I thought you were going to suggest we hold his family hostage.
No, I would never do that. No.
Lips cocks her head a little bit.
I think
Yeah,
that,
let's roll it. Let's see, right? Let's see.
Yeah, I think we should
It's
go
the 50,
go for a drive. My chores are scope out the whole area, get the entertainment, figure out who's on entertainment, and do what I gotta do to swap out. Whether that means I'm bribing somebody,
I mean,
impersonating somebody.
Scarlett, you know me. I know clubs. So there's a promoter, there's a club manager, there's residents.
Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
Whatever SPJs are
I
coming
can
up.
talk to people. I will help out with that. My question was more like about this test on like, should I edge it or wait for the because I only have one edge left. So my question is more like,
Oh, do we need
I have
to?
a 50. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna. I have a 50-50. Not quite, but let's see. I'm not gonna edge it. No. Yeah, I have 3 out of 4.
Close.
Yeah,
They're
close, but
They're
it's
just
the
not a big enough gang for you to know anything about. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the point I was just making before is that something that Scarlett and I have in common is that we were both DJs and have like performed in clubs and that scene. So yes, I know exactly how I could run you guys trying to make that
Yeah.
part of it happen.
Yeah, it could be easy, an easy swap. It could be a difficult one that requires a little bit of creativity and effort. But that's her job until Sunday.
Yeah, so it's, because egos get involved.
Mm-hmm.
And, on top of like other things. And so,
I might have to bribe a guy or two.
but yeah, the
Be
right
like,
people
hey,
talking to the right people.
do you want some drugs? You want to hang out? We can hang out Saturday night. I got some drugs.
All right. Yes. Yeah. So you don't. What you do know is so it's not having the 3 doesn't give you nothing. It just doesn't give you anything specific that will help you like build your plan. With the 3, you do know that these guys are probably as a local gang, but like large enough to feel comfortable putting their graffiti up and everything, that they probably are fairly powerful in that San Francisco area, and that they probably would be willing to operate outside of their area for the right incentives. Like if there was, for example, a major deal going down and that they could maybe come in and snipe somehow or whatever.
So what if we
probably
find
do something like that.
a deal going down and we feed that information to the ancients, and then also feed that information to someone who might call people, like, fix it to where it gets noisy.
Yeah, but they need to get something out of it.
Yeah, and that is a whole other job too, to like setting something like that up.
Yeah. We would be Johnson in that situation, but Okay, so the plane that we use, whose was this? Whose was it?
Who's what?
Who's playing?
Plane. The plane.
That brought you here?
Yeah.
That was Jinjin's.
It was Jinjin's. Okay, I don't want to give Jinjin's plane away.
I feel like
Yeah.
Smokey could help with diversions. Like, is street racing illegal?
In almost every place, street racing is illegal.
What if
Yes.
she goaded some people into street racing nearby, grabbing the attention of any police in our immediate area to buy us some time? Like, I feel like she would know how to do that. She would have the language and the knowledge to know
in
who to,
Cupertino?
and I'm not saying she has to join in any drag racing or street racing, but I feel like she could specifically arrange, like set some idiots up to start something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she has 3 days to get some people, egg them on, get them to race around, which will get cops busy. That's the whole point of this, right? So that we can increase our time.
What was our
What if
event?
what if we used the street race to get him out? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I
then,
mean,
What was our
wouldn't-
event?
and this
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
okay, above table. This is Simon, because he's not as energetic. He is not like high octane like you guys are. He's just. But what if we use the street race to like race him
Not a bad
to
idea
the
at all,
airport?
Max.
I mean, the point of the racing is to get the cops' attention and get some people arrested. We would be basically kicking a hornet's nest and then jumping in the middle of the hornets and being like,
Oh, okay. I mean, if that's a bad idea, I'm okay with that. I mean, I just have magical spells.
Oh,
that
it's
can make
not bad.
cars Fly.
I mean, if there are hornets going in all direction,
could be a diversion. Yeah. Because then we
Yeah.
could have them
It can be
pull
a
off.
diversion.
She could pull off. Yeah. And we could just shove that motherfucker in the van. And then I got my bike.
Smokey, I'm pretty sure that I'm speaking for Kiki when I would say that Smokey is like, you want me to check in on the local race scene? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
not only that, but what was our advance that we got
Our what?
From-
our advance.
from Jenny?
5K?
I
think. Was it?
I don't remember. I remember we got 10K for no killing, and we got a total of 28.
Yeah.
Base.
28 is the base for each of you, and then 10K as a lump sum to share how you want. If you don't kill any Aries people,
Yeah.
and and then I think it was 5 or 10. Was it maybe 10K? Maybe I said
I
10K
think
as
10 each.
as an advance. Just a 10 lump as an advance. So basically 2K each as an advance.
And that's
Okay.
taken out of our 28.
And that is taken out of the 28.
Yeah.
So basically she owes you 26.
How much cash would Poppy would have access to with her credit rating to put on a race?
So there is, let's see. So the way this works in terms of credit rating and all that is you have a lifestyle score. And basically your lifestyle would cover anything that we agree together is reasonable that a person of that lifestyle would just be able to kind of get their hands on. So
Yeah.
I believe your lifestyle is high, but let me double check that. I need to...
Where does it say? I want to look on my sheet.
So on your character sheet in the game, I think I have it in there, so I have to actually pull up your original character file. So let me do that real quick. Do, 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 do. I want to say. Here we
Because
go.
here's the thing. Poppy
Photos.
has a goal. And
Mhm.
besides her goal, she does not care that much.
Loops has a low lifestyle, so like she's kind of like living in
Paycheck to paycheck.
kind of paycheck to paycheck in a
Spend
low rent
all
sort
of it.
apartment.
I spend all of it on stupid shit.
Yeah.
All the money I make
Poppy-
from my gigs.
Poppy
Hey,
is
living paycheck to paycheck is not stupid shit. It's also like survival.
Yeah. Okay, I could
Yes.
I could pick up everything I own in like a couple of briefcases and be on my way.
yes. So Poppy has a high lifestyle, so it's not luxury lifestyle. It's not like jet setter,
Nah.
but you know, your actual national sin is you've got like a condo in Seattle. You're like upper mid level management kind of area. So in the upper middle class, just under like the upper class.
So, can I make it tasty? Is my
And you
like
make what?
can I make a speed race tasty? Like, not. I don't want to spend all of my money, but like, can I make it tasty enough that it's a incentive?
I mean, you could do something like a dinner at like a nice restaurant or something
Like
that
put up
level of
prize money. Are you
whatever.
trying to put up prize
Or
money,
you could-
or are you trying to just like pay for some lighting and announcer and like, you know?
I'm looking right now. I'm looking just at the race. I'm looking
yeah.
at.
So
Like-
to actually put up prize money, that would just require you to have money to use money.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to like do something that was within your means as a
Mhm.
thing, like you're like, if I wanted to go out to a nice dinner, I just could. So instead of me going out to a nice dinner one night, I offer it to like, you know,
Yeah.
the winner of the race, like, you know, that kind of thing. You could do that, but
Okay. Would that be something that works?
it depends. You probably, I mean, you know, like, you're pretty good at convincing people to do things or to like,
Yeah.
want to,
Okay.
So-
Okay. What if I ask I'm gonna put the 2K in advance that I got on the line as well.
also remember, like, up to you how you want to run it, but you don't plan on sticking around.
No, I don't.
You don't have to pay it.
Like,
I was thinking that like Smokey would goad people, so this isn't like, oh, let's throw out a nice race with prize money. It's like, hey, that guy over there said you're a pussy and really
Yeah.
shitty at racing.
Yeah, sorry. I'm more like let's make this a race with actual money on the line, and you're like, yeah, you're a pussy. Like, run with me.
you ain't got a hair on your ass if you ain't gonna race that guy right now.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like Smokey could stir up some shit and try to line it up with when we're doing what we gotta do, and that might also help clear the streets for when we gotta make our getaway. Because all eyes will be on Baker Street when a bunch of crazy psychos are revving their engines and their girlfriends are screaming at each other, and it's like a whole street fight. I brought up drag racing specifically because I wanted Smokey to have like skin in the game, have like a thing. It could literally be any diversion though.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you're doing a face swap, right? That's what Poppy's gonna do.
I'm not gonna be there. I was just going to offer something like to get people involved. Like I wanted the most people involved to make it enough that the people, the SFPD have to break it off.
I think it's less about how many people are involved and more about where it is taking place. Because even if it's only 2 people, if more the merrier, but even if it's only 2 people, if it's on a small sidewalky street and they're going 100 miles an hour and knocking stalls over and being rambunctious, and their pride is on the line.
Right. One of 2 things is going to happen. Okay, above board. One of 2 things is going to happen. 1, everyone is going to get an opportunity to do their thing. 100%. Unless, and the only reason this wouldn't happen is if something goes down that is so fucking perfect and so fucking flawless and the dice just go your way the whole time that anyone who maybe doesn't get to shine won't care because
the plan just didn't even need to get that far.
We'll just be so enthralled in how perfect everything that will be the experience and
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Okay, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I am going to give my 2K to Smokey in case she needs it.
Okay.
In case she needs it. Like, it's a backup.
Yeah.
Like, if she can't get anyone to race with her, it's gonna be on the line. So instead of being like, okay, like,
I'm not, and she's not here to put in her 2 cents. I'm not saying Smokey should be in the race. I'm saying she needs to cause
this race.
Yeah. So, but her having cash might help too. Because then she could say, she could make a bet, like, I'll bet you all of this.
She might also want to be in the race.
That's true. We got to fill her in on all of this.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
I'm confident in saying that Smokey is excited about the prospect of figuring out stuff to do with racing. Yeah. Like 100%. I know that like based on how Kiki and I talked about this character and everything, that would be a response, like excitement. Exactly how Smokey would go about
it's gonna play out.
Is definitely gonna is like that, but we have plenty of time.
So my note just says Smokey could egg on some losers to street race as a diversion against cops. I'm keeping it nice and simple so that when she comes here, she can bring her thoughts to the table. But that does sound like the easiest way to keep cops busy without having to like work too hard making side deals.
You okay?
I'm just remembering like my first 5th edition game. You're like, the best way to keep cops busy is to throw a couple of grenades into the wagon as it opens up for the cops to like come jumping out.
Which is the most ultimate truth. Anytime a hand grenade without a pin enters a vehicle, everyone in the vehicle wants to get out.
That is a universal truth.
I did.
That's true. I mean,
it was a situation. It was a situation where I didn't think it through as a player, and then when the GM like explained what happened, I legit as just a person felt bad for imaginary cops in the back. Just it was anyway.
Have you seen The Last of Us Part 2 yet?
We were in the same situation in another game. The game master threw a van load of bad guys at us, and my character was a phys adept. So I stuck a claymore mine in my underwear because, for whatever reason, he was in his underwear. And I acrobated past the bad guy. And when I got in there, it's a free action to drop your pants. So I left my pants in the van and then acrobated to back out.
To drop your pants. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Action.
Is it a free action to drop your pants? Dropping an object is a free action, right?
Yeah, but dropping pants isn't really. You're not just letting go of pants.
It would be a free action to drop your pants.
Yeah,
It
but
would
like
not
to
be a
Anyways.
free
to
action. But I'm
unclothe.
just laughing because that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got out, the Claymore mine went off, and everybody in the van was dead. So I'm just saying, I 100% agree. I understand. I think it's the best idea.
Rules lawyering aside, that statement is just hilarious. Okay, so I'm sorry, that was an aside. I just was laughing about.
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
hate to do this, but I actually have to pee again. I'm drinking my tea too
Good luck.
fast.
That's fine. That's not good.
So
Yeah.
we need a distraction, and I think we have a really good idea for distraction. We need to know about the guy, and I think we have a really good idea to find out about the guy. We know his social media says that he is a lonely individual because he doesn't have anybody in his life, so we don't have to worry about other people.
He's often
Oh,
out
let's look
with-
into that.
with.
Wait, what do you? I'm still my character's role playing. What do you mean? Like
Yes.
we looked, he has nobody on his social media. He knows
No,
nobody. He's like me.
No, no. He's often with somebody. It's a different somebody.
I'm just staring at Dio because I'm like, are you saying that he has a relationship with somebody? Like he has dates all the time? Like, he goes-
No, yes.
Does he go out partying? We should find that out.
Yeah, yes. Absolutely. We should figure that out. But like, look, and so does Simon have? What's Simon wear on his eyes?
I'm checking.
He likes the company of
It
women.
might be nothing. He might be like, you might have to like actually pull out your comlink and look at it, and look at like the display screen on it.
No, I don't have glasses or contacts. It's not that he has a problem with that, but yeah, he does rely upon his comlink to do all those things.
Yeah,
And
so
I think
so
I have
he
a pretty
says-
decent one too.
Yeah, so he says, yeah, so here's some images. And he starts, like, just kind of doing this at you. And you've been around long enough to know, oh, my phone's about to, like, start blinking with images. And it's pictures of this guy at, like, various socialite gatherings. So, not necessarily partying, but at events. And he's generally always got a stunner at his side.
Sounds like a dirtbag.
Not the same person all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes someone appears like in a couple, but like, you know.
Probably paid to be there.
Wait, if they're paid to be there, couldn't we like figure that part out?
Poppy, do you want to be the stunner?
Because like we could figure that part out by like either through computer stuff,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah,
looking at
or
Diode,
being-
and then I say, or like just following him.
Yeah,
If he actually pays for it, I don't mind.
I mean, he probably pays one way or another, I guess. I mean,
Yeah. Is this guy a looker? Is he handsome or is he...
I mean, you know, he's got the picture.
Is he money attractive?
Well, we know he has money attractive, but I want to know, is he like actually a handsome guy who's got hot girlfriends, or is he like definitely paying, whether in cash or in jewelry?
So is that a picture of him over here on our?
Let's see.
Yes, that is a picture of him that is up.
That's the hard pass.
Where?
That is an image that is
Oh. Let's
actually
see.
like floating in front of you guys.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
He's in our side.
I mean,
he's paying.
He's kind of like, he's handsome if you're into him because you also like his personality. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's why, and that's why he's not ugly. He's just not
Yeah.
He's not getting hot babes to hang out with him
He's
for
not
free.
getting-
Simon will
he's
say.
He's
Simon will
good-looking
say
when
he
you're
looks
invested
like he
already.
was a 3 who paid to be an 8 but landed on 5.
You just described Elon Musk.
I know. I'm just cheating. I'm just
Landed on 5? That's generous.
I've heard that bit before, and it's very true.
he looks like a 3 that paid to be an 8 and landed on
If
5.
he's actually paying, that's another way in.
Yeah, you want to be like, if you want to meet him somewhere on an accident, and I don't know, do you faces have some kind of hypnotizing skills? You can get him to take you to this party, and then we'll all have we'll be away, and then Simon
He's
can do.
probably got someone's schedule. I can either intercept someone's schedule
Yeah,
and be there instead of her.
I'm sure if he
He probably
likes you
could.
enough, he'd be happy to cancel on the other girl.
Well, either that or, oh, she's sick, but I'll be there instead.
Find out Rick's scheduled lady friend. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Diode says. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dion.
Do you think
Yes,
you
that-
could maybe also hack into his social media and start subliminally adding really sexy, muscly Oni girls to his feed so that he just starts getting in his head, subliminal messaging that's
what you want.
what he's into.
That's what you-
Just throw a couple of the hottest edits on Shadowrun TikTok onto his feed, and then just plant that seed.
Yeah, his me feed. Sure.
Yeah, he just starts seeing, hot Oni girls with their feet.
Yeah.
In your area.
No,
Alright,
not
so-
that there's not advertisements. More just you know when you control the algorithm to just start showing different content. Let him see hot Oni girl content just once in a while, slipped in between his other stuff. Let him marinate on that.
Especially the blue ones.
Yeah.
I mean, who would be mad at hot muscle mommies on your feed?
Right.
So-
Right.
Apparently, lots of dudes, strangely, but it's so weird. Anyway, okay, yeah, I could try to do something like that.
Good man. Clap.
So
Enter. I know this one by heart.
let's see, we're gonna call that hack Rick's algo. Hack Rick's algo. That's what he wants to do. So he's gonna hack Rick's algo and find out who Rick's scheduled lady friend is, and maybe try to finagle that. Did you guys want to meet him?
Yes, I
I
think we
mean,
should.
sure.
Because we need to
We
know
got-
if we need to at least get a vibe check. We don't bring up.
Yeah.
Maybe Poppy shouldn't meet him if she is gonna pretend to.
I'm not gonna need me if we meet him.
Okay.
Right. Exactly.
Don't worry
You're
about
gonna
it.
be him.
I'm gonna be a man.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll. I guess I have to wear a different motorcycle helmet.
I'm gonna be him, but sexier.
That might. He might want to take that out to the place.
It's a joke. I can do
Alright.
it, but it's a joke.
So set up a meeting. Rick's hack his algo. Find out. And what are you gonna check out the club situation then? He points at
Oh,
Luke's.
yeah.
And
Let's
just
go
want-
out to the golden ship tonight.
We'll do a whole scope around. Let's check out the golden microchip.
Yeah.
okay. Well, let's go. Let's. I mean, sure. We should just take a drive and just ride around, kind of the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
See
Take
things.
Smokey's van.
Yeah. Everybody trundles into Smokey's van and drives around. Unless you want to ride your own motorcycle.
Yeah, I guess I could ride the bike and follow behind, just so I have a little bit more visual.
Yes. I was.
Okay.
I mean, I was mildly disagreeing with Billy Berserker because Poppy is actually like legit an 11, and I'm just gonna put this out there. This is why, because like the scale goes to 10, right? And in Shadowrun, the human scale is 1 to 6. Poppy's charisma is actually a 7.
A 7.
So like, if we are, just kind of bringing everything down to the basic scale of 10.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
because Billy Berserker says Poppy is a 9 who gets Mage Masked into a 5 and lands on an 8. But yeah.
Nah, Puppy's hot.
And it's the mannerism too, like.
Yeah.
Poppy's like a 9. I would never.
Yeah. You would never.
Anyway, moving on.
I guess I have 3 charisma.
so-
That's what you have, right, Simon?
Oh,
So that 3 is the high end of average.
You're right.
yeah.
I'm not trying to be
You guys are
charismatic.
fine. You guys are
No.
fine.
People hire me for my guns. I'm a little bit mouthy. It's okay.
100%. Everyone imagines Loops both way hotter and less hot than she actually is under the helmet.
My little like above table secret is I have refused to envision what she looks like under there. So it is like an unloaded like in a video game when something hasn't loaded in.
Yeah.
That's where she's at.
There's no render.
You're
No.
the character before you've had a chance to actually go in and like make them look how you want them to look.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone has ever played like a Sims where there's no render, but it's a question mark.
Yeah.
That's
I haven't
what it is.
decided if she's cute under there. I haven't decided if she's ugly under there. I think she would be. You would not notice her in a crowd if she took her helmet off and was cruising around. I think that she would be purposefully
Just standard.
average. Yeah, just super. Because that's her point. She wants to be.
Mousy.
She wants to be
Yeah.
able to go to the bodega and not be bothered.
Yeah. No.
A reasonable
No.
request.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head out.
Maybe she's hot if she does her
And,
makeup and shit because she has cool style, but that's more of like a personal taste thing. Like dudes who are into alt chicks might be like, yeah, she's cute. But when she takes her makeup off, it's
for
like,
this purpose, she looks nothing like a Nomi. She looks like a cool elf. Sparkly tonight. Like, she does not look like herself. Poppy does not look like herself. She still has like a strong shape, but she does not look like Poppy. Nowhere is her blue skin. She has her horns tucked away. There's no way you could recognize her. Like, she's using all of her tech to disguise herself tonight.
Okay, so it takes 1 minute to render every change you want to make.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to do it like fast, but you
Yeah.
can do like you can change like all the things. It then lasts for 6 hours.
So on the
How
drive
many-
there,
how many
like
times can you do
she's
that a day?
That's a good question. I
the-
have no idea.
You could do it again after, but you would shift back first. So like
Yeah.
after that amount of time, you would change, and then after the 6 hours, you would basically change back. Now, mechanically, then you get a +1 dice pool modifier for your disguise test, along with all your other modifiers. So, but at the end of the day, if you're just trying to change into a nondescript person, like not a specific person, it's pretty much a perfect disguise. If you are trying to change into a specific person, then there's a dice roll that's required. But other than that, now if
Yeah,
you
I
wanted
know.
a fast change, then that requires a roll. Right?
Yeah, like we did the other day. Yeah.
Right.
But
if
yeah,
you,
no, she's in the car and she's taking her the time to ship, and slowly she morphs into an elf.
yeah, it literally says common changes include altering ear shape, changing nose shape, raising, lowering cheekbones, growing tusks, reshaping the
So
forehead,
just character creator
lengthening, shortening
sliders.
facial hair. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I'm
literally
in
got that.
character mode, like boop boop, selecting like
But
different
she can do
stats.
that as many times a day as she wants, as long as she has time to do it.
I would say that she needs to decide what she wants to change into, and then that change happens.
Uh-huh.
So it wouldn't be like she changes, but then like later on, she's like, "Oh, I want horns now," and adds horns. Like she can't do that. She has to change into what she wants to change into,
Okay.
and then she can stay in that for 6 hours, and then once she changes back, then she can change into something else.
What if in 10 minutes afterwards she changes her mind? Can she change back to herself and then take a minute to change into something new?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She just has to go back to herself first.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm asking is, does this cost a spell slot? Is this like a 3 times per day or your proficiency bonus per day? It's just a thing she could do as long as she has time to do it.
It's stupid strong.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's like
It is.
it's like a hat of disguise.
That's the face.
Yes.
That's,
And it's
that's
not
really
an
good.
it's not an illusion. Now if she wants to change into someone specific, then we've got like people can kind of notice that something's off about it or whatever.
Yeah.
But in terms of just like, I just want to be a just a regular human maid that is gonna go and clean up this person's hotel room, and in they go, and everyone's just like, yeah, that is a human person. 100%. Okay. And then like with your mimic abilities now, you can also like sound like them. Yeah, she's got all this like cool kit for being the perfect disguiser person. She is Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, but she doesn't have to take off the mask after. All right, so driving around, you guys are heading into this sort of San Fran area into San Jose, rather. So the club itself is in downtown San Jose. The Golden
Okay.
Microchip. There are lots of ways that you could get from the orchard to the club, but probably the fastest and most direct route is going to be the 280 highway, which is going to go.
The club is not in the orchard.
No.
No.
Oh.
No. So there's
If you-
definitely like
That makes things
there is
easier.
definitely there's going to be a time where like he's gonna have to get in some cars, probably in the orchard, like in the building's parking structure, get on the highway, drive, the like 2 miles.
So
probably
that's
2 miles.
why when he's ready to leave the microchip, we do a face swap so that when he's being escorted back to his car, they're escorting the wrong person, and then we smuggle the right one out into the van.
Where do I get out?
What do you mean?
Luke
The
picks
wrong
you up on a
person.
motorcycle.
Oh,
But remember, Jenny did say that they might have no connection, like the guards might have no connection to Ares. We might want to ascertain that beforehand.
and Simon, did you ask me something?
Oh, I was waiting to quit. Is there on the map this bug game, the San Francisco map? Does it have the golden microchip on it?
Yes,
It does.
it's the note, the music.
If you go on the map, you know what? I'll share this map with everyone who wants to see it. So this will be in the House of Scarlet Discord link to this map. So you can also just see the map that we're all looking at.
You could post it in the Twitch chat too. In case
you
no-
can post it in the Twitch chat, right? I
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah. You can't?
All right.
You should be able to.
I don't know. Here, I'll try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, there it went. So, yeah, you can click on that if you want, Twitch, and you can see the map. So, basically, there's on the left-hand side, there's a bunch of layers, and so points of interest, if you make sure that's checked, so
Right.
that all the points of interest are. At the very bottom is where I'm putting the ones that are relevant to you guys. So, the Ares Tower, the Speakeasy Motel, the Golden Microchip, they're at the bottom of that list of points of interest. And if you click on it, in the list, it will then direct you to it.
Yeah.
I see.
Whoa,
where's their
this
airport
place is
at?
a pool.
Well, the San Jose airport is right there. Your airport is the one in Half Moon Bay.
That's like Oakland.
It is. Here.
Thing.
I don't know why there's not a thing for it here. Probably because it's just a real place, and it's just a real place. So let's do this. Moon Bay Smuggler's Port. There. You might need to refresh. I don't know, but it is also there. So yeah, it's a few miles from there, from the two areas. Probably the 280 is the fastest way. They could also go like down Prune Ridge Avenue, and then make some turns down into like San Carlos or something if they're trying to stay off the highway for whatever reason. But definitely, you're like, these are kind of the two routes that they would go. They're definitely not gonna like cruise through the suburbs where they have to stop at every corner and deal with that. So yeah, they're like, the fact that someone might attack us, that's why we pay guys to have guns and shoot back. Like,
Yeah. But these might not be Ares guards.
so it might, so there is a security, he has his own security detail.
Okay.
Is what she said. And he's got the one that Ares has provided.
So his security detail would only be a problem if he does not want to come with us.
Potentially.
We need to have a meeting with this guy.
Yeah, you think it's not gonna jeopardize anything?
Well, we don't want him to be on high alert at the party, for sure. But I guess he would be expecting us at the party if it was a willing extraction, since this party is what our Miss Johnson told us to go to. If it's not a willing extraction, then yeah, it might be better if he doesn't know much. So maybe we should just show up. And if he's expecting it and he gets thrown into a hollowed out speaker and wheeled out into our van, he'll know what's happening and no harm, no foul.
Yeah, exactly.
Should still meet with him.
What should we talk about if we
Okay.
meet with him? Who's good? I don't think I'm a good person to talk to him. I'm kind of... I have a thing in my character sheet called distinctive style, and it's a negative.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
You remember the lady with the helmet that has the things on it.
I can always talk to him about his kind of hint at it.
Maybe ask a question about the other company and gauge his reaction.
No. We have a secret. We have a secret phrase.
Do we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I not write that down?
Maybe.
What is the secret
She
phrase?
said,
Where is it?
"The sun rises in the east," is what you will say to him, and
Yeah.
I want
if everything is okay and he's ready to go. If he replies with anything else, then you have to decide.
Yeah.
What is his reply supposed to be?
And sets in the west.
Okay.
Um.
And if he says
Yeah.
anything else, that's when we just have to blindfold him and
You
throw
have to
him.
decide. Yeah.
Got it. Look, I will bring a
Perhaps-
hollowed out speaker that is big enough to put a person in with a lock on the outside. We just gotta get him in there and wheel him out. And then someone who has his face can keep his guards placated until the gopher is in the hole, which means he is now in the van. The prairie dog has entered the tunnel.
What? These are
Their
Code
marmot
phrases.
has gone to rest.
The groundhog has come back out.
The woodchuck is chucking wood.
The beavers have landed.
I feel like we could go on for a while.
Loops is just going through all the phrases. Just
She's just
her
animals,
voice.
animals and stuff. Just like,
Her voice kind of like gets ducked to the background as the rest of you continue to have a more serious conversation. And she's just
yeah. If this were like a cartoon or something, that's what's
Yeah.
happening. Is like they're talking, and you
Yeah.
can kind of hear like silent.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the scene, when they're done, it like pans back to her, and like whatever the last one is, like just full volume. You can hear it.
The geese are flying south.
she's just naming them because her ADHD is she's
Yes,
enthralled.
critters. Yes, critters.
The ferrets have chewed the cardboard.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, you know what? I feel like right now is a good time to call it. What we'll do
Okay.
is we'll say that the rest of the day is spent on Diode's part, kind of getting things set up that you guys talked about. When we come back the next time we meet, which won't be for a minute actually, because we are every other week, and unfortunately the next every other week is going to be Christmas Eve.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll
So
be
we're
meeting
gonna
on Christmas
have
Eve.
like a 4-week.
Yeah, so a 4-week break. So our
Okay.
next time for this event, for
January
the
7th.
Shadowrun, will be January 7th.
January 7th. Alright,
January
alright.
7th. So, of course, Scarlett's other stuff is going to be going on. Deanna and I's other stuff is going to be going on. Milestones, other stuff is going to be going on per their own schedules. But this will be back on the 7th. And when we get back, if there's anything that you guys are trying to do that will be before. So what'll happen is Dio's going to try and set things up so that on Saturday, you can have any meetings that you want to do, talk to any people that you want to talk to, etc. at the Orchard. If you guys
Alright.
want to do anything prior to that, so like Kiki will probably want to like talk to some racing people. If Scarlet Boots wants to go to the club and check things out there, or
She'll
if
do her homework. She's gonna come up with a fake DJ name for this event.
Yeah.
She's gonna
Yeah,
show
or-
up with one of those LMFAO, like just or marshmallow hat.
dead mouse,
Yeah.
dead marshmallow.
Yeah, she'll have a whole unique look. I'll come up with that.
If Simon wants to check out like what the magic issue with the magic like security is gonna be like at what have you.
Oh yeah, we'll be doing that.
etc. Then we can do that
Nice.
as well. So that's what'll happen when we get back together next time. Good job spending the entire session chatting.
Were you expecting anything else?
Yeah.
No, I love it.
I mean, unless you
I love
wanted
it
to
so
have
much.
someone breaking into our motel while we were planning shit.
I can 100% inject stuff anytime I want because I'm the GM, right? So if I need there to be, if I want to spice things up a certain specific way, I'll just do it. But if you guys are entertaining me, then I'll just be entertained.
Exactly.
That's how I see
No,
it.
that was great. I think we got a good plan. We just need to make sure that Kiki understands or can contribute, but we have 4 weeks to like explain. I think my part's pretty simple. Overwatch, communications. I can control lights and effects and communicate with everyone, and I will have a giant speaker that a fake speaker that's really just to throw in case we need to smuggle him out. That'll be like a thing I'll try to get. Like I'll get a shell, you know. I'm getting a smuggling thing. So that's literally all I think that I have to contribute to this.
Come dance behind the booth. I'll be the bimbo.
Yeah, it'll be like a magic
The
trick
go-go?
where we can
Yeah,
like
the go-go
lift it
behind.
up, get him in there, slam it, lock it, and then I turn up that volume, get the big poundiest freaking music in there, and then if I need to shoot with the beat. I'm also Luke's is putting together a playlist specifically. Maybe we could put code words in the music, like if I play a certain song, that means
Oh,
something.
I love that. Note it down. Take a note.
Yeah. Okay. I won't come up with it like now, but I'll tell while we're role playing. I'll be like, she plays this song, which means because we discussed it before.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
Yes, I like all of this. Like I did literally have to start like making up a whole bunch of people.
At least it's like Earth names instead of like D&D, where I have to be like, Emberly Coal Spittle.
Yeah, modern games are easier. I just go to fake name generator, which is an old HTML. Yeah, and it just pops out things, and names, and
That's great.
it's great stuff. Even gives you like the last 4 of their social security number of this fake person. So
I love it. All right, amazing.
All right.
Wow, great job, everyone.
Great job,
Yay.
everyone. We'll see everybody for this in 4 weeks.
4 weeks, so that will be the 37th.
Seventh.
The 7th.
The 37th.
The 37.
37th.
Yes.
7th.
37.
It'll be in 2026.
All right, kitty
Yeah.
cats.
26.
Thanks so much. I will catch you all later. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, let me say hello to you. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. That was a lot of fun. I have 4 weeks to get a new overlay, maybe do some more art of the characters. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I like it. Okay. Let me find someone to raid real quick. Have you noticed how bouncy I am? I'm just like so vibing with the music. Let's see. Who's gonna see who's on my stream team? Who's online right now? I need to relax. I'm tired. What is it when you're like energetic and sleepy at the same time? Is that a thing? Ooh, little flesh. Okay. Let's do you. Let's do you. Let's do you. Okay. This is one of my stream team girlies. She's making some emotes. She's super freaking cute. Go say hello. And I will catch you. I will be trying to stream tomorrow morning if I can. If I am not too sleepy. We'll get some art done. Commissions are open. If you are interested in being getting some character art done for your TTRPG games, I am doing fantasy portraits of D&D and Pathfinder parties, or whatever game that you're playing. Information is in my Discord. So, catch you all later. Thanks for being here. You're all beautiful, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.